Welcome to Cohom Gaming's very first YouTube video. I'm Cohom and I'm honored you took the time to stop by. Cohom Gaming is a new channel that's a little different. This channel is about you. It's about positivity. Each episode I'll drop some gameplays, but I'll also try and drop some knowledge along the way. If we're lucky, I'll also drop some nukes. If you love video games and you're looking for a positive YouTuber, please subscribe. If you're looking for a place you can learn new ideas that will help you not only be a better gamer, but maybe even more successful or a little happier, then subscribe. If you're looking for an all-out, absolute beast mode Call of Duty player who has supernatural reaction time and pwns noobs, go check out The Mark of J.
Oh, Lord!
So, because this is my first video, I thought it would be appropriate to tell you a little about my first time. No, not that first time, you weirdo. I'm going to tell you about my first time playing Call of Duty.
Enemy AC-130! Get to cover!
Now, I mentioned I'm not the Mark of J or even Elite Shot, but I'm pretty decent on the game. I typically lead the lobby and I almost never go negative, but it wasn't always that way. My first Call of Duty experience was with Modern Warfare 3. I had played the campaign but had never played online multiplayer. I put it off because I knew that there were players out there who lived Call of Duty. I booted up Modern Warfare 3 and chose multiplayer from the menu. As it loaded, I was surprised to find that my heart was racing and my hands were beginning to sweat. It was like I was getting ready to give a speech to a room full of people instead of sit on my couch and play a game from the privacy of my home. Visions of me mowing down everyone in my path shot through my head as the countdown timer began. Now, I don't remember what my first map was, but I do remember the outcome. I was horrible. I got killed over and over and over. It was so bad, the lobby felt bad for me. After the match, I heard other players talking about, at least Cohom had some balls. He ran right down the middle of the map. And that happened over and over again. I got a little better over time, but my KD for Modern Warfare 3 was right around 0.6. Not great. When Black Ops 2 came out, it went up a little to a respectable 1.1. By the time Ghost came out, I was a 1.5. I skipped Advanced Warfare, but in Black Ops 3, it jumped to a 2.2. Today, I have a 2.3 for Infinite Warfare. So, how did I go from a 0.6 to a 2.3? What's the secret to getting better? What's the secret to winning? So here's the secret that most people won't tell you. It's a SCUF controller. For 5% off a SCUF controller, use the code COHOM. No, I'm joking. A SCUF controller won't help someone who's bad at the game suddenly become a god. The secret is, there is no secret. Becoming skilled at something, anything, takes practice and dedication. There are some people who are naturally good at things, but natural talent only gets you so far. Practice and dedication is what turns good into great. Michael Jordan is almost universally considered the greatest basketball player of all time. Some of you aren't old enough to have seen Jordan in his prime, and playing for Washington doesn't count. But he was a force of nature. He was just plain better than everyone else around him at the time. Teams began employing what they called the Jordan rules, which essentially was to double team him every time he touched the ball in the hopes of keeping him under 50 points a game. In fact, Hall of Fame coach of the Detroit Pistons Chuck Daly said this about Jordan. If Michael was at the point, we forced him left and doubled him. If he was on the left wing, we immediately went to a double team from the top. If he was on the right wing, we went to a slow double team. He could hurt you equally from either wing. Hell, he could hurt you from the hot dog stand. Some of you may have heard the story that Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. I'm here to tell you that that's not true, as he was rated the top high school player in the nation his senior year. But Hall of Fame coach Phil Jackson, who coached Jordan during his prime with the Chicago Bulls, said Jordan's defining characteristic wasn't his talent, but it was having the humility to know he had to work constantly to be the best. Jordan had natural talent, but to become a legend, it took hard work and practice. So, if you're not good at something right away, don't get discouraged. Get motivated. Also, get some help. Read articles, watch videos, learn. When we learn a new skill, whether it's playing video games or programming video games, we're changing how our brains are wired on a deep level. At first, everything new feels strange. But as we practiced over and over, it becomes easier and feels more natural. Practice, hard work, dedication. It's what separates the extraordinary people from the ordinary people. For Call of Duty, I don't have the fastest reaction time in the game. I don't have the best aim. But what makes me successful at this game is my map knowledge, my knowledge of spawns, what I've learned about traffic, knowing the attributes of our guns, and which gun is the best type for each map. I truly believe you have the opportunity to be good at anything you commit to practice. So, tell me in the comments section, what do you practice the most? Also, let me know if you have any questions you'd like to discuss in my videos. That's it for today's episode. If you liked what you saw, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, watch it again and make sure. If you want me to make more videos like this, please subscribe. As always, thanks for spending some time with me. I truly appreciate it. Until next time, stay positive and don't let the small things get you down.